Well, hey guys, here trying to do some winterizing on my Heatilator gas logs. They're furnace rated, they put out a lot of heat. But I went to clean the glass off. I had to take it out to clean it so that it would be clear for this winter. And when I pulled it out, the pilot light went out. So I assumed that I just blew it out with the moving the glass around. So I cleaned it all out. And of course, then the pilot light wouldn't reignite. That's just the way these things go. So typically when the pilot light doesn't reignite, it's the thermocouple. The thermocouple keeps the pilot light going. And then this fireplace also has a thermopile. And once the thermopile gets hot enough, it will allow the gas valve to open to full and allow the main burner to come on. So I'm going to go over what I did here, and I do not recommend anybody to do this if you do not know what you're doing. I've worked on gas appliances and industry for most of my life, so I understand what's going on here. But if you don't know what you're doing, call a qualified personnel, some qualified personnel. Here you can see my pilot light is running. Get some more light in here. See if I can do this with 2 hands. Okay, this here on this side is the thermocouple, and that's what keeps the pilot light on. This piece over here is the thermopile. Now both of those generate electric current when they're heated. The thermocouple puts out about 25 millivolts, which is 25 thousandths of a volt, 0.025 volts DC. And the thermopile puts out between half a volt and 3/4 of a volt. That's 0.5 volts to 0.75 volts DC. And that's when the flame hits them. So the flame is on both of them, and they're both putting out the proper voltage. So I'm going to show you real quick here how to check those. Fortunately, I had spares because I've done this before. So I'm going to go over the different pieces and parts of the fireplace and try to explain how they work and give you a basic idea of what's going on and how to test the thermocouple and the thermopile. What I have here is the gas valve. The thermopile connects here, these 2 terminals. This is where the pilot light gas line connects. And then back here is where the thermocouple connects. This main gas line in, main gas line out. This is a control valve for how much flow. I keep mine on high. And this is how you adjust and turn on and start the pilot light. So that's the basic main gas valve. You can get these for about 90 bucks online. I think it'd be about 300 if a gas repair guy came and did that. This is a thermopile. See, it's about 3/8 of an inch in diameter and has 2 connections on it. I'm going to show you how to test that in a second. This is a thermocouple. It kind of comes to a point here. Pilot light hits this. It looks like a gas line, but it's actually electrical conductor. The shield here, the outer conductor is 1 conductor. And if you can look real close there for the focus, you see it's insulated, and that piece on the end is the other conductor. And when the flame hits this, like I said, this will put out about 25 millivolts. Now I've got my meter set up here. I'm going to set it on millivolts, which is thousandths of a volt. I'm going to connect up these clips from my meter. Probably ought to do it on the correct end. And then I'm just going to take like a lighter here it to work and light it. And if you see the meter, it's going up to 3, 4, 5, 6 millivolts, 7 millivolts, but it was never getting up to the 25. It stopped at about 12, 13 millivolts. That's not enough to open the pilot light valve for the pilot light. So this guy is bad. So I replaced it and it fixed my problem. Let me also show you how to test a thermal pile. Again, 2 conductors. We'll connect it to the meter. And I'll take my lighter here. See, it's already up to about 60, 70 millivolts. This will go on up to over 500 millivolts with time and a better flame. This flame isn't very hot, but it'll get up to 500 to 700 millivolts, and that's how you know it's good. And like I said, the thermocouple is the one that keeps the pilot light lit, and when the thermopile is there, it will open the main gas valve. The thermocouple is basically a safety valve. If your pilot light goes out, the gas valve will not open. Now, I've had to replace all 3 of these things over the past 20, 25 years, so these are items that do fail. The most common failure point, if your pilot light doesn't come on or stay on, is the thermocouple. This is about $7 online. It's easy to replace, but again, if you don't feel comfortable doing it, working around gas, which you could blow yourself up, then definitely seek the help of a professional. So anyway, more home repairs. Take care, guys. Hit like and subscribe if this helped you out.